I'm building a stationery company for my apartment, and for the past 2 weeks, I've been working to relaunch my online shop, SoCurious, because I took a little vacation. Yeah, your boy was exhausted, and I needed some time away from the office. It was literally my first vacation in like 2 years. Just crazy. Oh my God, it was so much fun. When I got back to Austin, I thought it'd be simple. It turns out relaunching a business means making 4,000 tiny little to dos in a 2 week time span. So today I thought I'd take you behind the scenes to see what it's like being an artist and entrepreneur. Step one, design the products. So I have 3 categories of products: joy bombs, frameable greeting cards for your favorite people. I make cute art for your walls made by a real human artist. And this time I pushed myself to make a new card deck, but more on that later. Let's start by defining the greeting card collections.
Whenever I'm trying to build the collections, I will just sit on the floor and like have a whole bunch of cards out. Kind of trying to figure out like what goes together, what doesn't go together. Because I've done the markets, I do sometimes have some data on what will work and what won't work. But the challenge is I have to actually decide which ones I think we can print. And so I love this category. Like they're so cool. But because I'm using them in the other one, I'm not going to do these as cards yet. And then I have a whole bunch of these in 4x6, so I'm not going to do these or any of theirs. I built out a full selection of birthday cards. There's like a whole bunch of different ones. But I'll have to narrow that down because I don't think I can do all 8. And then the Heritage Collection. This is a new one. Oh my God, I love this one. This is a new one in the Heritage Collection. Isn't that cute? I love this guy. Another new one. It's just trial and error, trying to figure out what makes sense, you know?
From there, I started working on love notes from the universe. I've been wrestling with this idea literally for years. Little did I know I was headed straight for a crash out. But that happened right before I started the art prints. Love notes from the universe are part card deck, part tarot, and part emotional survival kit. You shuffle the cards, pull one, and hopefully get the message that you absolutely need right now.
I've been like at the computer like a crazy person for the past 24 hours, it feels like. And this is Love Notes from the Universe. Some of them are like kind of face cards. And then some of them are like a traditional, just like a background card. And then on the back of the cards will have messages like this one. It reads, "New perspective. Freedom is not the absence of structure. Freedom is often the result of it. The life you're building will not be sustained through hustle. It will be sustained through systems you build for yourself." Ooh. I write these, but like sometimes when I be reading them, I'm like, oh my God, that is making me feel a little bit emotional right now. The other thing I wanted to try with the backs was like kind of doing some of my hand lettering. Forgive them for they ain't finished healing yet. I think that's super funny. You can't really see it. Come on, focus. Each one is going to have a number because this is going to be ultimately 1,000 card deck, I think. Just crazy. I'm obsessed with this idea. I feel overwhelmed by it because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But it's so cool.
Loki, this is one of my favorite things that I've ever made. We've been in such strange times for so long, and I feel like people are searching for answers to keep believing, to keep trying, to keep fighting forward. Despite the fact that our country feels like it is a flaming dumpster fire, I kind of want to be a part of building something that helps people reconnect with their joy, reconnect with themselves, reconnect with their belief that things can work out for them. That's why it's so special to me. So I finally finished the card deck, and low key, I'm celebrating because I'm like, I'm on top of this schedule. I had been working for like 5 days straight trying to get everything together. And there's only one more step. So I'm like, I will be able to launch on time. This will work. For context, the goal was to launch on Thursday, June 4th. And all this happened on Wednesday, June 3rd. But then I realized I didn't pick the art prints yet. And for me, picking the pieces that go in the collection, that's not something I can do in 25 minutes. That's something I have to sit and think about. So we're going to go ahead and cue the theatrics. It's not funny. I was pissed. I do not feel like recording right now. I'm tired. It's not that late. What time is it? I'm like 6:01. I started at 12 today, so 6 hours of work is not bad. The problem is I don't have the mental capacity to come up with that right now. I was supposed to be done today. I was supposed to be done today. Why is this happening to me? I'm so dramatic. I am so dramatic. I'm just tired of doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm annoyed. But I'm here. I'm queer. Get over it. Get over it. What is happening? I'm going crazy. Eventually, I settled on 3 distinct art collections, but after all that drama, I literally needed time to recover. I had been pushing myself to the limit, and I decided I needed to give myself a break and instead relaunch on Tuesday, June 9th.
Today, I'm heading to a coffee shop. I stayed up way too late working, and so I'm exhausted now. I was actually journaling this morning. I had a realization. It's okay, if I want this to be my dream life, I have to make it my dream life, which means that I deserve rest and a little bit of joy and some fun. And so I'm gonna go get some breakfast, and then I'm probably gonna work while I'm there because I'm still under deadline. And then I'm coming back here.
Step 2, build the store. Low-key, I love Shopify. It is hands down one of the best tools that I've used. But despite it being pretty intuitive, adding 70 something things to the online shop, it just takes time. I like to separate things into 3 parts, so it makes me feel like I'm doing them a little bit faster. First, I create my shop images in Canva, and then I start taking the product photos. That's actually my most favorite part of the process. Then I have to write all of the descriptions. Oh my God, writing descriptions takes so long. And I'll be honest, I use AI to help me speed up the process, and it still takes me forever because I want the descriptions to match the artwork. You know what I'm saying? So I usually will end up going through, maybe 2 to 3 drafts to kind of figure out how I want it to feel. Because for me, the story is actually the most important part, and we'll talk about that more in part 3. And then the final step here is just adding everything to the online shop. Now, this is the part I hate the most. It just takes so long, and I be like, I don't want to do this. I'm not interested. But you know what I do? I pop an edible, I have a Red Bull, and I lock in and do the work. It's annoying. It's time consuming. And for my ADHD brain, it feels like I'm on punishment, but I just lock in and get it done. Step 3. Tell the story. I come from an advertising background, so I like to approach each shop launch like it's a creative campaign that I'm doing. For me, this includes building a brief. Essentially, this is a document that helps me understand what am I trying to communicate and to whom am I trying to communicate that information. I go into pretty thorough detail about messaging points and my thoughts about what I'm trying to build and how I want people to feel when they interact with my social content. And then I write a lot. I start with threads, then I do my static Instagram posts. Then I move on to brainstorming my video content and writing those scripts. Low-key is interesting because nowadays you have to be a full-on media company in order to show up online. And so I think I'm learning how to push myself more into that energy. For real, I be feeling like I'm Khadijah from Living Single. Honestly, I'm all the cast from Living Single. I got to be Khadijah managing the business. I got to be Sinclair trying to input the data into Shopify. I'm up here trying to be Regime, making these Instagram, TikTok videos where I'm dancing everywhere. And then I'm Maxie trying to read these contracts with these sponsor deals. I need a legal degree now. I understand why Kim Kardashian got a legal degree because I'm trying to read these I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go. So after I write all the content, then I have to actually shoot it and start preparing it. I use Canva primarily, but I also will use this program called Descript to edit my videos. Because I worked in advertising for so long, I actually have a deep affinity for social media in general and enjoy the process of creating short form content. It's annoying because you don't know how the algorithm is going to respond, but what I enjoy is that you can put your idea out there and you get instant data on if it's successful or not. Today is launch day and I'm so excited. I finally finished adding everything to the site yesterday. That was great. Today, my goal was to send out an email and do 2 social posts. I did 1 carousel post. I love it. I still have to do another post and I don't know what to do. I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what content to create. So I need to build some sort of system that works for my unique brain. Because you do all this work. You do all this work to make the thing, and then you have to do all this work to promote the thing. And that's where I am now. I have to promote. And I'm tired. But I'm happy. I'm proud. So yeah, the products are live. I can't believe it. Oh my God. The website looks beautiful. Look at that. That is a cute website right there. That is a cute website right there. And the social posts are being produced as we speak. Like literally, I'm going to stop recording this video and then I need to make more social content because I haven't posted anything today. I love your help in shaping the SoCurious brand. And I'd be really honored if you pre-ordered your favorite products from the SoCurious shop. You can do that at the link in the description. And wait, before you say goodbye, I'm so curious. What questions do you have about running a stationery business? You can ask me in the comments below. I'm putting together an Ask Me Anything video that's gonna come out later this month. Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.